Greetings. Today I would like to analyze a game which I recently played but didn't record. This game is interesting with an amazing attack, so unfortunately I didn't record it, but still I have a chance to show you. I start e4 and the opponent plays c5, and I decided to play Sicilian Gambit. The opponent accepted, so I suggest him another. So I offered another pawn, and after he captured the pawn, I recaptured with a knight. He played knight c6. So far, we play usual move for this gambit. Now he played variation with d6, and I continue playing bishop c4. So my plan is to castle and then play queen e2 and rook d1, and then I will be prepared for the attack. By the same time, black needs to prepare for the defense, and usually in this case d6. I remember that they play e6 and bishop e7, and then try to protect the pawn with a rook. So exchange bishop to d7, queen c7, and rook d8. But we'll see what happens in this game. So the opponent played knight f6, but the engine suggests that I need to move the pawn. But unfortunately, if one take with a pawn, so it will be exchange of queens, then attack, and in case of knight h5, the white should play bishop b5, and then black protect, so it will be a game like that. So black has 3 pawns in one line, which is not good, of course. White has initiative, but so far this initiative still remains an initiative, doesn't transfer into any serious advantage for white. White has 2 pawns against 1. So this is the advantage on the queen side. On the king side, black has plus 2 pawns, but in fact 3 of them are on the same line. So maybe this position is good for white, but who knows? It's very complicated position, which requires play and play. So let's go back. So taking the pawn with a knight would be a mistake, because in that case he takes and bishop takes the pawn, king needs to take, and black lose the queen. And there is another variation, so knight g4. Actually, I don't. Well, this variation is bring us to a draw situation, but okay, white still has a deficiency of 1 pawn after this move, and it's not clear how to win the pawn d6. Of course, pawn d6 is weak, isolated, and can be attacked, but it's really difficult to say how to win the game for white. I think it's a draw, maximum that white can have, and actually white requires to fight for it. Okay, therefore I didn't like this move e5, castle. So g6. Now g6. I believe that this is a mistake, and this mistake would actually lead to serious consequences, and the engine suggests plus 1.5 for white in this case, because bishop, instead of protecting pawn d6, move to g7, and this system looks like a dragon system, but not in right uh, variation, not in the right situation. Okay, the white suggests now move the pawn. If pawn taken, so it will be stronger attack now. So now again, now in this situation, white can take the pawn, and white have advantage because black king moved already, and black is little bit less developed than black, or than black is less developed than white. Actually, very undeveloped, I would say. So right now I could move this move, but I decided to save for stronger attack. He moved with a bishop. I supposed to move h3 here, but to prevent bishop g4, but the opponent didn't move it. So he played c7. Right now he's afraid that in case of this move, I'll play with a bishop. Yeah, it's not so good. So I need to play h3, exchange, queen takes. This situation is not good for me. So I overlook the fact that I need to play h3. Okay, but the opponent didn't play. He plays queen c7, and it's actually his mistake because I tried to punish him immediately. Now I have initiative, and knight b5. He takes, and then the ancient suggests to take the pawn, and if king takes, so it will be attack. Okay, I don't know, h6, and then rook will take the pawn, retake, and white wins the queen in exchange of 3 pieces, rook and rook, knight, and bishop. I don't think that's a good idea. Still, white has advantage. Maybe can take a pawn, maybe can another pawn. Yes, white also has 2 pawns already, so probably it's advantage for white, but it's very tough position for playing. Anyway, so I decided to prepare first bishop f4, and the opponent didn't notice. Actually, he noticed that he will lose the queen. Therefore, he played a6. But now I take the pawn. He takes, and I attack the queen. Queen needs to move, and now I play the check. So the best would be to play knight g5, and in that situation, actually, the engine suggests d7. Then I attack the queen, and actually, I don't think that this position is so cool, but take, and check, and protect. Then I attack here, additional check, and I win the knight, or win the queen. So now I have a situation when I have queen for 2 pieces. So this is good compensation. I mean, queen for 2 pieces is good for me. This position would be a win. But I didn't. Okay, it's too complicated again. Positions, so I prefer to. No, I take, he takes, I take, he takes. So he moved, and I attacked. he take it, so I sacrifice the bishop, he take, and I play queen c4. He suggests that I play, no, now he suggests that I play with a queen. He moved with a king. I attacked to checkmate. He protect knight d6. And right now the engine think about bishop c2. I thought this would combination, but he protects with a bishop. And now what to do here, I don't really understand. So here I can lose even. I can lose if I make a mistake. So right now he cannot take it here, so therefore queen will be here to f7 and will be able to eat bishop and knight, and no actual protection because after check king has no actual move. So now position of black is so bad. He protects, I'll take, he takes, I take, and white has an extra rook. So let's return back to the position which appeared before. Yeah, instead of bishop here, bishop c, when the knight protects the position f7, I played bishop c4, and actually it seems that not very good move, but the estimation increased to 3.6. So because now I take the pawn, or I take the knight, he captures, I attack, he returns, and I play queen b3, and he cannot take my bishop because in that case he would get a checkmate. He played queen b6, now I play knight e6. He needs to move the bishop and it will be check. Then I take the bishop, he will take, and it will be double check with the queen and knight, and then he moves and he loses the queen. But in this position we have like equal situation, equal. I just have extra 2 pounds, extra 2 pounds. So unfortunately, maybe fortunately for me, the opponent didn't play b5. I don't understand. No. He plays b5 and I just don't understand why I cannot play queen d4. He protects. Or maybe I can play queen d3. So it's equal. It shows that the position is equal. Yeah, so but the opponent, so that position would be good for me, but in case of b5 it would be trouble, but you need to find b5 first. It's not so simple. So the opponent played b6, and in that case I just attack. He captures, I attack again. And he had a chance to protect with a bishop. In that case I attack, he moves, I check, so I take bishop and he needs to return. Then I check again, he moves. Yeah, I don't understand why the engine suggests that to move again. So what else? Okay, the engine suggests this again, and now the bishop needs to move to a3. And the position is bad for black, but I don't see that. Maybe I can simply return here. He plays bishop here. I attack. He needs to move. And then I play. In this case, it seems that in this case, nothing good can happen. So knight should move to g7, and after that bishop a3 is the best situation. So right now position of black is rather bad. Queen c8, knight e6. Okay, let's follow what suggested by the. Okay, he takes, I take. He protects, and I take that. Attack, move here. He protects again. So the position of why does he need to repeat moves? So white returns here now. The position of black is not so cool right now, but 2 pawns advantage. However, the bishops are has different color. So if white didn't win more points, so it might be a draw. So if black moves, so it can be situation like this when white can take pawns. More pawns, and I actually don't know how to continue in this situation. The best way how to continue this situation, but white has many pawns already. So let's return to what happens in the original story. Oops. So now the original story is king actually moved from when. Okay, I'll show you before. When I captured his knight, sacrificing the queen, rook. So then he took, I attack with a check again, and he moved to e8. And now I take the pawn. So again, here is only one protection. Only one protection. Attack, protect, take, and basically here white has advantage anyway, destroying the position of, okay, here white has advantage, destroying the position of black. Move here, take, move, I don't know, try to attack this knight, and position of black is very bad. But the opponent didn't find this nice move with queen over bishop g4. He just moved to b7. He has a chance to move to e7, but in that case it will be elegant checkmate. He takes on checkmate here. So therefore he moved to b7, and still b7 the checkmate is the same, except from different side. So this attack is actually contained many moves, and I don't know, maybe 5-10 moves. White just attack move by move, and managed to checkmate the black king, sacrificing. I sacrificed the bishop, I sacrificed the rook for the knight. So basically I don't have a rook. In this position I don't have a rook. Yeah, and also I sacrificed a knight. At the beginning I started sacrificing a knight. Sacrifice knight, then sacrifice bishop, now sacrifice rook, and finally I made a fantastic, organized fantastic checkmate to the black king. I think it's amazing game, and this is why I wanted to show you the game together with analysis. Okay, thank you very much for your attention. Hope you like this video, and see you next time. Bye bye.